Have you ever looked at your reflection in the mirror and felt like something was off? Or maybe you just learned a new word, and now it seems to pop up everywhere you look. Could it be the universe sending you a sign? Or is it just your brain playing tricks on you? The truth is, this incredible machine that shapes every experience you have, your brain, doesn't always tell the truth. In fact, it often distorts reality, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and decisions through mental shortcuts, illusions, and cognitive biases you're not even aware of. In this video, we'll explore some of the most subtle lies your mind tells you every single day. From how you see your face in the mirror, to how you make choices, remember events, and judge others. Your brain constantly reshapes reality to fit its internal story. These aren't just simple mistakes. They're deep-rooted cognitive distortions embedded in how we think. Before we begin, if you haven't already, subscribe to Beyond the Mind, hit the bell icon, and give this video a thumbs up, so you never miss our future content about psychology, self-awareness, and personal growth. Let's start with the lies that follow you from the moment you open your eyes. 1. The mirror lie. You look in the mirror every day and think you're seeing your real face. But what you're seeing is actually flipped. Left becomes right, right becomes left. Your brain has gotten so used to this mirrored version that when you see an actual photo of yourself, it feels strange. It's not about aesthetics, it's about familiarity. This is called the mere exposure effect. The more familiar something is, the more you tend to like it. In studies, people preferred their own mirrored image, while friends and family chose the real one. So the face you adjust every morning isn't exactly the one others see. The frequency illusion. You learn a new word and suddenly it's everywhere. This is called the frequency illusion, or the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. Your brain constantly filters sensory information to prevent overload. But once something becomes relevant, it jumps into focus. That's why you start noticing things only after learning about them. Parents suddenly see strollers everywhere, and med students feel like they have every illness they study. This mental filter can become dangerous. If you believe in a certain theory, you'll only notice what confirms it. Coincidences become proof, and perception strengthens belief. 3. The survivorship bias. Everywhere you turn, you hear stories of people who dropped out of school and built empires, broke artists who became millionaires, or self-taught individuals with sky-high salaries. Your brain says, if they made it, I can too. But you're only looking at the survivors. This bias means ignoring all the people who failed. During World War II, mathematician Abraham Wald noticed that planes returning from battle didn't show the real points of damage. Those were the ones that didn't come back. In the same way, visible success hides countless invisible failures. And when success doesn't come, your brain looks for other explanations, usually luck. 4. The gambler's fallacy. You're at the casino. The roulette ball has landed on black 10 times in a row. You think red must come next, but you're wrong. Roulette has no memory. This flawed thinking is called the gambler's fallacy, the mistaken belief that past random events influence future ones. The most famous case happened in Monte Carlo in 1913, when black came up 26 times in a row, and gamblers lost millions betting on red. Your brain seeks patterns because it helped us survive. But today, it tricks us. We think luck should balance out, but randomness doesn't work that way. And once you make a decision, your brain defends it, even if it's wrong. 5. The Justification Trap. You spend days comparing smartphones, finally buy one, and immediately notice flaws. Instead of admitting you might have made a mistake, you convince yourself it was still the right choice. This mechanism helps reduce the discomfort caused by the gap between expectations and reality. It's called cognitive dissonance. When your decisions don't fully align with your beliefs, your mind rewrites the facts to make you feel better. It applies to purchases, relationships, political views, and personal goals. We don't want to admit we were wrong, so we tell ourselves it was the right call anyway. 6. The self-serving bias. When things go well, you take credit. When they go badly, you blame the situation or other people. This mental shortcut protects your self-esteem, but it distorts reality. Studies show even young children do this. They smile when they grab a toy, but blame the toy if they fail. Adults are no different. We win because of talent, lose because of bad luck. And when judging others, we flip the script. If someone succeeds, we think they were lucky. If they fail, we assume they weren't good enough. This prevents us from seeing others' efforts and merits objectively. 7. The expectation effect. A study from the 1960s showed that teachers who believed certain randomly selected students had high potential treated them differently, with more encouragement, attention, and trust. By the end of the year, those students actually performed better. This effect works on animals too. If you think a rat is smarter, it behaves smarter. But above all, it works on you. If you expect to fail, you prepare for it unconsciously. If you believe you can succeed, your mind activates to help you get there. Before we move on, if this video is helping you understand yourself and your mind more clearly, please share it with someone who could benefit from it. And if you want, leave a comment below. Which of these distortions surprised you the most? 8. The Forer effect. You're honest but reserved. You have great potential, but sometimes you don't express it fully. You can be too hard on yourself. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This is the Forer effect, a cognitive distortion where vague, universal statements feel deeply personal. In the 1940s, psychologist Bertram Forer gave the exact same personality profile to all his students, and almost all believed it perfectly described them. This is the mechanism behind horoscopes, personality tests, and personalized readings. Phrases crafted to seem unique, yet written to apply to anyone. Your brain turns them into truth because we all crave to be understood. But in reality, they're just emotional projections, reflecting what we want to hear. Your brain is extraordinary, but not always honest. It shows you what it knows, not necessarily what is true. It filters, simplifies, adapts, and distorts. Not to hurt you, but to help you survive. The more aware you become of these mechanisms, the less control they have over you. Recognizing them is the first step toward a clearer mind and a more conscious life. If this video helped you see things more clearly, let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Beyond the Mind, hit the bell, and keep following for more content on psychology, awareness, and inner growth. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.